everyone! In this video today, I want to show you guys how to make this Filled Hearts friendship bracelet just in time for Valentine's Day. I even made these really cool fishtail ties on this one to make it look like hearts even more. I love how this turned out. And if you don't celebrate Valentine's Day or you're watching this at any other point in time, this is just a very simple and cute heart friendship bracelet. So if you want to learn how to make this bracelet, then keep on watching. So for this bracelet, you are going to need 8 strings and 2 colors, which means you will need 4 strings of each of your 2 colors, and that's obviously because one color is going to be the heart, one of them is going to be the background. And with the way I am segment knotting this bracelet, it is perfect for a teardrop loop, but if you don't want to make a loop, you can just tie it in a knot and have loose ties or even tie a loop without doing any of this fancy stuff here. And for your strings, the most common measurement to make is about 40 inches or 1 meter long. 1 meter / 40 inches is going to be the safe spot, probably for most lengths. And I do have the bracelet started up here, but just don't pay attention to that. So from the outside to the middle, you want to order your strings, background color, background, heart, and then heart. This bracelet isn't too difficult to make, it is just kind of a lot of back and forth. So starting on the left side, you're going to take your outermost left strand and you're going to do 3 forward knots onto the next 3 strings to the right of it to bring it to the middle. And then on the right side, take your outermost right strand and do backward knots onto the next 3 strings to the left of it to bring it to the middle. And then you want to connect your middle 2 strands with a knot. And it doesn't matter which knot you make because they are the same color. And for the next step, we are technically making a chevron again, but we need to change a step. So first, we're going to take our outermost left strand, which will be our second background of the 2, and we are going to do a forward backward knot onto the first heart color to the right of it. And then with our first heart colored strand that we just knotted onto, we're going to take that and we are doing 2 forward knots onto the next 2 strings to the right of it to bring it to the middle. And then on the right side, we are going to repeat that same idea, but we're going to mirror it. So you'll take your outermost right strand and do a backward forward knot onto the string to the left of it, which will be your first heart colored strand. And then we're going to take this heart colored strand and we are doing 2 backward knots onto the next 2 strings to the left of it to bring it to the middle. And then you're going to connect your middle 2 strands with a knot. And now we're just going to focus on our group of 4 strings on the left here, just to make it a little bit easier to look at the pattern, because now we're going to be doing a little bit of a zigzaggy motion, filling in the left portion of the heart. So you're going to take your 2nd string from the left, which will be your heart colored strand, and first you are going to do a backward forward knot onto the background strand to the left of it. And then you are going to do a forward backward knot onto the background strand to the right of it. And then again do a knot onto the background strand to the left of it. So we're essentially keeping this string in the same spot after all of our knots so that we can fill up the heart there. And then we're going to come to the other heart colored strand here, which is in the center of all of our strings. And we are going to do a backward forward knot onto the background strand to the left of it. And now we are going to move over to our right group of strands, where we are going to repeat what we just did, but mirror it, so that way we can fill in the other side of the heart. So you are going to now take the heart colored strand that is 2nd in line from the right, and you are going to do a forward backward knot onto the background string to the right of it. And then do a knot onto the background strand to the left of it. And then once again, forward backward knot onto the background strand to the right of it. And then you're going to come to your other heart colored strand that is in the middle here, and do a forward backward knot onto the background strand to the right of it. And then you want to connect your middle 2 heart colored strands, because you can see that we have this giant gap in the middle here, so go ahead and connect that. And then finally, you're going to take your other heart colored strands, which are 2nd in line on the left and right side. You're going to bring them to the middle, and then you're going to connect the middle 2 strands with a knot. So on the left side, we have our 2 forward knots. And then on the right side, we have our 2 backward knots. And then we're going to connect our 2 middle strands. And that is how you do a full set. We have the heart finished here, and then if you want to start the video over from the beginning, you will follow the same steps exactly. So you can see here, when you start on the next heart, you'll be working on that first row of chevron that we did in the very beginning. And you can just keep following the video through and through, and you can look at the pattern off to the side. You can do whatever you need to be able to follow this pattern. But it is a very easy one to make and very quick to work up. Very nice pattern for a loved one, significant other, even a very close friend to you. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video today. I think I have 2 more tutorials, especially for Valentine's Day, that I want to film. And of course, because I am cheesy and cliche, they all have to involve hearts. But be on the lookout for those. If they're already up by now, I will have them on the screen for you to watch. But again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.